Absolutely. This is the best it's been in forever because there's so many outlets. And for every type of material that you might want to pursue. You know, there are the big event movies, even the smaller specialty movies like Harriet, there's room for them. But with the streaming, the box office pressure is different. And so you can create things that have an audience but may not have the widest audience possible, and that still can be successful.
So does that mean that you would do some deals with some of the big streaming services? Are you in talks to do them?
Oh, yeah, I have a number of development deals with Netflix, with Amazon. I mean, we're all going to be doing everything because at the end of the day, it's about finding great content and then finding the right home for it. And the right home means somebody who appreciates it, you know, will actually make it and will know how to market it.
Where do you stand, though, on the debate between small and big screen that I guess has grabbed most coverage when Martin Scorsese has been talking about it? So much so, his conclusion recently was to say that for anyone who dreams of making movies or who is just starting out, the situation at this moment is brutal and inhospitable to art. What's your take on that? Is he going too far? I mean, you love to make very cultural, thoughtful movies as well. I mean, as well as he does. Do you agree with that level of criticism?
No, not at all. I mean, I think, listen, you can have with your iPhone, you can make a movie that can be, you know, put on YouTube or some other platform. That's a level of freedom and access and opportunity that we have never had. So I actually think, I mean, listen, it's brutal if you're making a $150, plus million movie. You know, yes, there are a lot of voices. There are a lot of people that have things to say about how it's made, how it's marketed, etc. But just in terms of actually getting good content made, this is a good time for it.
I wonder if you think things are changing within Hollywood in terms of the composition of content creators themselves. I mean, at a time where you've got this Harvey Weinstein case that is still unfolding and moving through the weekend here in New York. We had the Oscars recently, which were really shined a light again on the debate, the discussion around things like diversity. Do you feel like if in this golden age where all this money, all this capital, all this opportunity is coming in to create content, that there's more opportunity for more diversity, more women, more people of color to actually be able to create content and get some of that funding? Yes. Listen, I think things are better for female and people of color in terms of, in front of the camera and behind the camera. There are more opportunities than ever. We still have a long way to go. There are not a lot of decision makers at the studios, at the networks, at the streaming services of color, and we need more people in those positions. But my goodness, the demand, one of the problems right now is actually pipeline. Because there were not opportunities over the past few years, within the last decade, for writers and actors and directors, female and of color, to hone their talent and to get experience. Right now, where there is more demand than there has been in a very long time, there are actually not enough people ready to take care of those opportunities. So I think what you'll see increasingly over the next few years is an effort both from the industry and from those people like me who have experience and have, can bring people along with them, as I have done throughout my entire career, encouraging people to come into the business and get the experience that they need to take advantage of what's going on.
Debra, one quick final question. Given that you made the critically acclaimed movie Harriet, about Harriet Tubman, of course, I wondered if you had a view at all on the fact that her appearance on the $20 bill had been pushed back so much. It had been expected to appear this year and now not likely to feature until 2028.
It's a shame. I think eventually she will be on the $20 bill. We made Harriet for many, many reasons, but one was really for people to understand who she was, what a significant contribution she made to this country, and hopefully in doing so, why she deserves to be on the $20 bill. I mean, this was the people given a choice of all the women in history. She came out #1 in a poll.
that, you know, she was the one who should be honored. So hopefully, you know, with a different political climate, it will happen.
Well, Debra, thank you so much for joining us. A pleasure talking to you this afternoon.